Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, Episode 24. This is the finale, the last episode. Oh man, this has been a great show, guys. I've very much enjoyed it, and here we are at the finale. Now, last episode, or the last couple, I have mentioned that I thought there might have been a special that I could have watched after this, but I don't think there is. I think there's only a movie coming. So that was my bad. It was something I read wrong when I was looking stuff up, and but the movie looked like it was already out. I just did a little research right before recording this, and it said it aired in Japan, but I don't know when that's going to come to a platform that I can watch it on, you know? But as soon as it does, I will try to watch it as quickly as I can, you know? So for now, this is going to be it for Jujutsu Kaisen until that movie, and then until more seasons, potentially, you know? 'Cause, I mean, the show did very well, so I imagine we're going to get another season. I hope, anyway. Unless it just didn't sell well in Japan, you know, which happens sometimes, you know? Or other problems arise. But yeah. Last time on episode 23, we had the conclusion to Fushiguro's side of the fight, but we still have Kugisaki and Itadori who have to fight their two little dudes. The one guy with the nasty back that he doesn't like people seeing and stuff, and then the other just nasty one entirely, you know? So I'm looking forward to seeing them fight. Fushiguro's stuff was amazing. I loved seeing a bit of his backstory and learning more about how he was as a child, and then also seeing him like do his innate domain for the first time, and it be this like formless, like crazy thing, you know? So yeah, let's get started with this last episode, shall we? Alrighty, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yep. Jeez. With your backs to me. Oh no. Oh shit, Itadori. Grab her and run. She's gonna hate that. Okay, nice. I'm glad she didn't just like go straight into hating. Oh my god! That was badass! Holy shit, he can move! Jesus, yeah. And he's still able to keep up with his attacks. Oh my god, I love those shots. They're great. She's going back now. Oh shit, it's behind you! Oh my god, he just took a face full of it. Oh shit! That's not good, I just fit all over my monitor. Damn. Well, shit. Oh, that's not good. Like roses. Oh, crap. Alright, opening time. I want to try and look up if I can open my Patreon and look at the poll. I don't know if I know what's replacing this show yet. I decided that I'm probably going to end up doing whatever whatever wins second place on the poll, whatever wins first place is replacing Seven Deadly Sins. I don't usually do a poll to replace these Patreon shows, but I figured I might as well use the results to sway my decision, right? Usually I just pick the... God damn it. Navigating this is not easy. There it is. 11 hours left, so I can tell you guys what it's looking like since I haven't gotten many votes, honestly. It happens, but being a small channel and stuff. But I can give you a little teaser after this as to what it might be, you know. But it also might change, you know. But all right, here we go. Shit. Damn. Which makes it stronger, probably. Yep. We learned that from Nanami. Whoa. Damn. Jesus. Ugh. Oh, so now they have an elder brother too. That's the elder brother he was talking about. I thought he was just talking about the other one that was with him, but... Damn. Huh. Laughing. Oh. She can use their own technique. Oh my god, she just stabbed that into her. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That is a nice surprise. Oh! Oh my god, he's on the move. Nice! Itadori! Yep, and now she's stunning him while he gets his hits off. Nice! That's awesome. Ah, okay, that explains the poison earlier. Okay. Yep. He can deal with that. Damn. He won't stop. Yes. Oh my god, she's stabbing them completely through her wrist. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's a cool shot. Nice, that's so cool. Does a third brother come in and they get away, or... Are you sure about that? Oh. He released it. Oh my god, the music. Shit! Oh my god, this is so good. Oh my god! Oh. Damn, Jesus, Itadori. Holy shit. Oh my god, this is so good. Yeah, Kugisaki. Oh. So badass. Oh my god, I love the cuts with the music. Oh, it's so good. Oh, that looks so good. Damn. Oh, did he do Black Flash? Kugisaki, be a badass, yeah. Damn! Oh my god, that's so cool! Oh. Oh my god, I'm like teared up. It's so badass. Oh shit. Jeez. It's a random dude? Oh shit. He's gonna jump into a new body. Or he's just trying to get away. Itadori is chasing a goddamn car! God damn. Okay. Oh! Oh, his arm! Yes! I didn't even think about that! Oh! Damn! Alright. Yup, the zone. Oh my god, he's about to just punch the shit out of this guy. Go, men. Ah! That wasn't even a black flash. That was just a straight up hit. Damn, maybe the other one was too. I don't know. It showed like the energy though from it. Jesus Christ. Huh. Hmm. Yeah. Oh my god. Mahito. They're gonna... Okay. I thought they were gonna, like, appear at her car or something. Yeah. Yep. Damn. Bring their own seat and sit down. Yep, let's see Todori, alright. Yep. When you boil it down to that. Damn, they even show us a shot of them. Huh. Oh, he woke up. The freaking animation. Oh my god. Yup. Oh, god damn it. So that wasn't even an extension. Was it? Hmm. Well, he consumed another finger. Man. Alright. Who's this? Oh, okay. Lock your phone, you're gonna accidentally hit buttons. Hmm. Jesus. Hmm. Alright. Damn. Keeping things from each other. Nice. Get to see a glimpse of them. Jeez. Nice. Row. It wouldn't be good training if I wasn't serious. My brother. Shit. Wow. Already, the end of the first... I mean, it's just a recommendation. It doesn't mean they're gonna get it, but the end of the first season, and they're already that high. If it goes through. Huh. Uh-oh. And he's embarrassed. Ah. A top secret mission. He says it all the time. I wonder if that was a little hint at the movie, maybe. Or maybe just another season. Alright. To be continued. And that is it, guys. Not even a Jujutsu stroll for the ending. That is it for episode 24 and the show as a whole for now, anyway. Obviously, we already have a movie that is out, but I need to wait till it is, you know, on a platform that I can watch it, you know, because it just came out in Japan recently, fall of 2021, which is, you know, like, right now. Like, it must have just came out. But yeah, yeah, so real quick, I will say, based off the way the poll is looking right now, assuming there's no changes, the show that will probably be replacing this, but don't take it, you know, like make sure you understand that there could be a change, you know, but for now it's looking like Cowboy Bebop, which is really cool because Cowboy Bebop is one of, like, the older anime that I've heard so many good things about, and I've heard it's like one of those staple that everyone should watch, you know. So yeah, I'm excited to watch that if it does end up being the one that I do as a Patreon exclusive, you know. And keep in mind that, well, yeah, it's going to be Patreon exclusive, which means that if you're watching this on YouTube right now, you can probably get access to almost all of Cowboy Bebop. I don't know how many episodes it has. I'm not going to look it up. But because that means that when I finish this show on my Patreon and I'll start releasing episode 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen, you know, and then when episode 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen comes out on YouTube, that's when episode 1 of Cowboy Bebop or whatever show gets picked will be released on my Patreon, which means that if there's 24 episodes of Cowboy Bebop, then that means that I'll be finishing Cowboy Bebop when I release this episode, you know, so you'll be able to get access to the whole show if you support me on Patreon, so just keep that in mind. Anyway, let's talk about Jujutsu Kaisen. So, but that episode was great. The animation, the fight was awesome. I love that Kugisaki, like, because obviously the show plays off the idea of, like, the trio team, 2 guys, 1 girl kind of thing from Naruto, but it took Sakura a while to be a badass, and even when she became a badass, she still didn't have that many moments to be a badass, you know? Like, she had some good fights and everything, but yeah, like, having Kugisaki just already be this awesome, you know, is just really cool, and she doesn't feel like that just, like, staple girl character in the show, you know, and she doesn't have that, like, she's not there just to be, like, a love interest for one of the characters. She's just there for her own reasons, she has her own purpose, and that's that, you know, but yeah, the fight this episode was great, and really, like, one of the big reasons they were even able to succeed between for Itadori and her in that fight between the 2 special grades was because of her, you know, ability and everything. Like, the way they, like, laid their technique into her, and she was able to just stab herself, like, right through the wrist, too. Not even just, like, a little bit, just straight through. And she did it 3 times, I believe. And each time she was doing it was, like, causing pain and causing them to, like, freeze up, you know, which allowed Itadori to get the hits in, which was awesome. And then she had the moment where she, you know, used the arm to do the same straw doll technique and, what's it called? And get the nails into the one dude that Itadori then punched. So she was the one that they said each one killed one. So Itadori killed the guy who lost his arm, right? She was the one that finished off the monstrous looking one, because she like hit it in the head with the nail, and then she did her hairpin, I think it was called, which then pushed it further through and just like launched it right through his head, and that's where he died, I believe. So yeah, it was really, like, I'd say it was a highlight for, like, don't get me wrong, Itadori did amazing and his fighting was freaking awesome, but his fighting is always awesome. Kugisaki we've seen, like, do good, but then kind of fail, like, in the exchange event. She was, like, doing really good against, like, Momo, I think her name was, or something, the girl that rides the broom, and then she got hit in the head by the rubber bullet and got taken out of that whole match, you know? So, like, so we didn't get to see her, like, fully have a win. She did good in, like, they flashed back to it this episode, but when she first used her straw doll technique to take out that cursed spirit, you know, so she's had her, like, good moments, but this was, I feel like last episode was Fushiguro's first, like, really big moment, I feel like. And then this one here, I feel like, was Kugisaki's turn to have, like, a really big moment. And then Itadori just has, you know, a lot of good moments scattered through. But yeah, the fight animation, as usual with this show, like, they do a good job of having almost every fight have amazing fighting animation, you know? And that's something you don't usually see. Like, a lot of shows, like, don't get me wrong, I love the show, but I'm watching through Black Clover, and they'll do, like, a bunch of, like, smaller fights, and they won't be as, like, impressive. They'll just be, like, the generic, like, animation that you regularly see. But then every now and then, like, once every, you know, 10 episodes or more, they'll do, like, one crazy fight where the animation is just, like, top tier, you know? And you know, like, Naruto and Boruto that I watch do a similar thing, but they're also weekly anime, so they can't be doing that stuff all the time, you know? But this one was able to just do it with, like, pretty much every single fight. Like, I can't think of a fight where I was like, yeah, they kind of skimped on that one, you know? Like, they were all pretty great, so. And I love just how flowy the, like, I almost say camera, but I don't know how it's, like, animated, but the way they're always, like, moving with the characters and stuff, and, like, panning, like, below them and the side of them and over them and everything while they're, like, doing their attacks is always, like, really awesome, and it feels really cool, and it makes the motion to feel all that more impactful without having it to be, like, one of those things where they, like, oro, and you, like, don't even see their fists, because, like, that's the way they show speed, you know, in some shows. So I really appreciated that, and yeah, it was just a fantastic finale. It kind of, like, I will say, sometimes I do prefer having, like, half an episode or a little longer dedicated to, like, the characters kind of chilling and getting, like going back to, like, the learning and training and whatnot and stuff like that. But, you know, I still very much enjoyed this for like, how action-packed the finale was, you know? But yeah, like, that little bit we got at the end where they went shopping and stuff, like, I wish that was longer, you know? That kind of thing is what I'd like to see. For, like, a finale, to see that, like, wind down, all the characters are, like, healthy and good and having fun and all that, so, but yeah, the interesting thing of, like, both sides, like, Itadori, hiding something from Fushiguro, and Fushiguro hiding something from Itadori. I wanted to go back because I feel like I didn't quite understand what Fushiguro and Nobara were keeping from them. And actually, before I do that, I want to talk about this before I forget. So Aoi, Toto, and this other girl, I can't remember what her name was, shit. But they recommended basically all the first years and all the second years to be first grade, right? That's what that was. Um, so that's interesting. And we also had the scene, which I just cut to getting right before the Fushiguro stuff, of her getting paid by Gojo, and that conversation they had. So I think she was, because they already talked about earlier in the show how your mentor, the one like teaching you, can't be the one to recommend you, which means that Gojo can't be the one to recommend at least the first years. I don't know if Gojo's in charge of the second years too, but at least the first years he can't recommend them. So he had to get someone else, which we saw that he sent money to her, and she was like, hell yeah, you know. So he's kind of paying people off through to get people to the level where he wants them, and stuff like that too. So that's interesting. But yeah, so they recommended them. So I don't know how that whole system works. I don't know if once you're recommended, you're guaranteed to become one, or if there's still like a trial process or something. But either way, they already have that recommendation in, which means they have a chance to become first grades, you know, which is crazy because that's a really high level, you know, like they're jumping from, they're already jumping like way high, and it makes me wonder like what the long term of this show is, or the manga anyway. Like either way, I don't want to know, don't answer it in the comments or anything, but I'm curious what like the long term picture for this is, you know, with them so quickly becoming first grade. Does that mean like, do they still have to do their like schooling stuff still, like first, second, third, like go through all 3 years and stuff like that? Or like, I guess technically like Panda and them are like some of them are like second grade and stuff like that, and they're still technically in school, you know. So I guess they probably still have to finish their schooling still, and they'll just be considered a higher grade when they go on like their missions and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay. But I was just thinking like, where does the show go if they're like, because it kind of feels like, I don't know like what's higher than first grade, if there is something higher than first grade, but like once they're already first grade, then what do they really like strive for past that? You know, it's like Naruto wanting to become the Hokage, and then it just happens in episode 200 and there's 600 episodes. Like, then what, you know, kind of deal. That's not how it went, don't worry, that's not a spoiler. I was just using that as like a hypothetical, like what if that happened, you know. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. But okay, now that I get that out of the way, I want to go and see this Fushiguro stuff real fast. Don't talk about them resonating with Itadori. Nearly positive. The case is over, though. Huh. So, don't talk about them... So, he was saying, don't talk about them resonating. Don't say it to Itadori, is what that means. Because when I first read that, I think that's what made me confused. I read it as, don't talk about them resonating with Itadori, like they were resonating with Itadori, you know? So, I thought maybe he was talking about, like, Itadori being upset that they were like kind of people that he killed, and saying like that feeling really resonated with Itadori. I thought that might have been what he was saying, but then now that I'm rereading this, it makes me realize that they're saying like, I don't know what the resonating is that he's talking about. Let's read a little more, see if it... The only ones likely to notice are us and Nita-san, Itadori, and Sukuna's manifestation was only the trigger. The curse of Yasuhachi Bridge could have started killing at any moment. Okay. So it's... Okay, I get it. Okay. Yeah. Besides, he swallowed that first finger to say... Okay. So... they're talking about the same thing. Itadori and Fushiguro are talking about the same thing that they want to keep from each other, right? So Fushiguro wants to keep the idea that by Itadori taking in that first finger, it kind of awakened the rest of the fingers to cause all of this, like, destruction. And Fushiguro wants to keep that from Itadori. And then we jump to Itadori, where Sukuna says to Itadori that it's because you took me in that all this is happening, and, like, every day that you live, more people die, kind of thing. And he says, like, don't say that to Fushiguro. So they're talking about the same thing together. They don't want each other to talk about. So, okay. That makes sense. I'm all caught up. My bad for just having that little bit of confusion. I think it was just the way that it was translated that kind of, like, got me, like, maybe a comma or something might have, like, changed the whole thing if they said, like, don't, like, he said, like, don't tell them that they resonated or whatever, comma, with Itadori kind of thing, and I would have read it a little different or something, you know, but yeah, I got a little, like, confused, and then, like, while I was trying to sift through it in my head, the rest of the scene was going, and I didn't, like, catch everything that happened, but okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But, okay. Yeah, that seems like a very typical thing of, like, you know, they both know what they're trying to keep from each other. You know, I've seen that before, so. But yeah, the show as a whole just has so many, like, epic moments. I love Toto's character, just like my brother, you know, and shit like that. Like, it's so good. I can't wait to see more. I'm looking forward to the movie. Like, if the production value was this good in the anime, like, what are they going to be able to do in the movie? I feel like the movie is just like, can they... The thing is can they significantly top with a movie budget the anime? Because I felt like the anime was already so good with, like, the animation and stuff. But, like, I don't know. I guess we're just going to have to wait for the movie and see, because usually a movie budget goes above and beyond, so it'll be interesting to see it, you know. And I wonder if that is, like, I mentioned it during the reaction, but I wonder if that is what they mentioned, you know. The whole... whatchamacallit? The top secret mission at the very end. Is that the movie, or is that just, like, and they're off to the next thing, or is that, like, the next season, you know? I'm not sure, but I think that could very easily be the movie, you know, this top secret mission, this one and done thing, you know, and they kind of, like, just threw that in there, you know, but yeah, that'll be really cool to see. I'm excited, so yeah. But, like, to continue what I was talking about with my enjoyment of this show as a whole, like, Gojo's a really cool character. I do find myself really enjoying sometimes those really overpowered characters that are, like, so ridiculously overpowered that, like, they just beat everything, you know? Sometimes I really enjoy that. Sometimes I do like seeing them, like, struggle and then, like, overcome it, you know? Like kind of like in Fairy Tail, like, Natsu was extremely strong, but he didn't always immediately just win like Gojo does, you know? But there is something that is, like, just really cool, like, badass factor of the way Gojo is, and they keep having to find interesting ways to make it so Gojo can't participate, you know? But yeah, I look forward to seeing more, and if we ever encounter an enemy that is too much for Gojo, you know? And I do like the idea that Gojo, as powerful as he is, can't shape the world to the way he wants it, regardless of how strong he is, you know? He has to, you know, sway the minds of the young and get them on his side, so that way he can have a group of people that can help him shape Jujutsu society the way he wants, you know? But yeah. Alright. We also never got extension. They set that up, and we just haven't seen it yet. So I could have sworn we were gonna see it at least once, you know, throughout season 1. I thought maybe we'd see one extension, and I thought maybe it was gonna be right here at the very end when he holds out the finger and says, "Don't eat it," and stress, "Don't eat it." I thought we were gonna get extension, and then he was gonna take it and either eat it or do something like Sukuna was gonna do something with it, you know. But no, Sukuna just straight up just held out the hand, put the mouth on the hand, and ate it. Like that didn't even require an extension, you know. So that's terrifying, you know, and it kind of shows that in a way Sukuna might be like Itadori holds him at bay, but I wonder if Sukuna was like knew the finger was nearby and was like, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna, like when Itadori said like, you haven't done anything, you know, like talking to Sukuna, it makes me wonder if he was not doing anything at all because of the fact that he was trying to build up his power in order to be able to make this quick burst of create a mouth, eat the finger kind of thing when he saw the opportunity. I don't know. But yeah, so he took in another finger. I can't remember how many that is, unfortunately. I'm sure the show will remind us eventually, because he took in the first one, right? Initially, which gave him the power. So that was one. I believe they gave him another one to eat, so that's 2. I did, when we got to the detention center, I think he did eat that one, right? I think he took it with him, and then he went outside. He like put it in his pocket, but he didn't eat it right away, right? And then I think he might have ate it after he left the detention center when Sukuna was in like full control for a little bit there. So that was 3 maybe. And then I think I remember thinking there was a 4th when Itadori had like a little vision of him eating one, but that was just a vision. It wasn't actually him eating one. So I think this might be the 4th that he just ate, but it's very possible that I forgot one. So 1 or 2, you know, so it's probably either 4 or 5, maybe 3 if I really messed up, you know. But either way, I'm sure the show will remind us eventually. But yeah, another thing that I thought of while I was talking about that was the idea that at one point, I don't know if that was just Sukuna's ego talking or what, but he said like, you guys don't even understand what real Jujutsu sorcery is, you know? And it makes me wonder if that is going to be something where we get like a groundbreaking discovery eventually of like, you know, they think they're harnessing cursed energy that they use to like do these techniques, but what if they don't fully understand what they're using, and eventually there's like this big revelation about the power, you know, that changes everything kind of thing. You know, it kind of seemed like that could be a possibility that they were teasing with that, you know. But anyways, yeah, guys, Jujutsu Kaisen, great show, great first season. I'm gonna miss it. It was so much fun all the way through, and so silly and lighthearted, and I like that it was able to like show me all these badass moments while still keeping like a sense of like really enjoying the characters' personalities and stuff like that. And also just the way it like tricks me like with losing Junpei and having him in the opening with that scene, and I'm like, oh, okay, so he's gonna become a Jujutsu sorcerer and be part of the crew, and then he just dies, you know. Like, I like that it's able to subvert my expectations that way, and it's just a really well done show. Like, I love it. I do. I really hope it gets another season, and I really can't wait to watch the movie. So we'll be able to talk a lot more after the movie and stuff like that about the show, and I'm sure I'll mention some things that I might have forgot to mention here, you know. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you watched on my Patreon, thank you so much for supporting me through the series on my Patreon. I very much appreciate it. If you haven't, make sure you check out my Patreon. Link is in the description, where you can get access to my exclusive content, which, like I said, Cowboy Bebop might be what's replacing this, and then we will be able to watch that, and then there will be some other shows on there as well. I don't know what they're going to be because You know, like right now I'm watching Reincarnated as a Slime Season 2 in Black Sails, but both of those are probably going to be finished by the time you're seeing this episode on YouTube, you know? So that means they've been replaced with something new too, but you might be able to get a lot of those episodes ahead as well. So check all that out. Everything's, all the links are in the description, and they should be popping up on the screen. Thank you guys so much for watching this with me. I very much appreciate it once again, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.